So I'm still not cutting peonies. It was a really cold, very cold weekend. Even when I got up this morning, I noticed that there was frost damage on my overwintered dahlias. I wasn't really expecting it to get that cold last night, but the weather page said it was 3 degrees in Hamilton, which is not too far from me last night. So that's not cool, but it's definitely warmer today. It's first day I'm not wearing a jacket or a sweater. So hopefully this is warming up the peonies, because I am actually getting quite nervous. I have orders to get out tomorrow and Wednesday, and I really I really need them to open up. So anyways, to distract myself, I'm finally getting started on getting the dahlia rows ready. I'm feeling a bit late with that, so we're hopefully going to move fast. This is my first row. I added a lot of compost, but I am going to add a lot to these rows here because they haven't had compost before to this degree, and I kind of want to raise the beds up because it is kind of a wet drainage area back there, so I want to get the soil up a bit. So yeah, oh, and what I did different this year is I've added dried molasses to the bed. I have sprayed, foliar sprayed molasses onto my plants. Yeah, not to get too complicated, but the molasses is like improves the sugar content, which is supposed to make your dahlia plants healthier, and if they're healthier, they're less tasty to bugs. So I don't know if you remember last year, I had quite a lot of bug problem, especially on my white dahlias. So I'm planning to put white ones in here. Yeah, so I'm going to try that out. I don't know how much to put on, and it's pretty expensive. Well, it's $50 a bag, so I think I'm just going to put a couple bags on this year, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not doing this very scientifically. So anyways, first row done, and about 20 more to go. So I think I got all the orders packed for the collective this week. So yeah, I had a few more orders, partly because peonies are ready, and just in time. I was losing sleep over these coral peonies, and I needed only 20 stems today, but I was able to pick a bucket last night, so phew. But this is, I'm gonna have to get used to this. I'm used to packing like one order at a time, and then if I forget something, my cooler is right here. So now I'm packing multiple orders and I can't forget anything because I'm bringing it away. So anyways, I'm gonna double check as I load the car, but I think we're good. And I'm gonna quick get this over to Heather's. Hi there, how are you? Good. How are you?
I got another feminine berry farm.
Okay, bye you. Okay, take care. Okay.
Yeah, have to.
Are you from the store? Yeah.
Walk around. How are you today?
So market started this week. Yeah, and it was really hard to know how much to bring because of the forecast. But the weather ended up turning out quite nice. There was really not that much rain, and just at the beginning. So I probably should have brought a bit more. But I'm thrilled. I'm really happy to have the first market out of the way. I always feel a little bit nervous and unsure of myself, even though it's been, over 20 years of going to market. And I also had to do this market by myself. It's nice to have Bob help for part of it or all of it, even though I probably don't need two people. But he injured himself last week. He broke his collarbone and partially tore his hamstring. So he is out of commission for a few weeks. But he's doing well, and market went well. I only came home with one large bouquet and two small. So that is fantastic. And it was really good to see all the customers again. They were so kind and thrilled to see me. So it was nice. It was a nice night. And I was really thankful that my daughter actually was around to help me make most of the bouquets, because I think that's my least favorite thing of flower farming. I don't love making bouquets. So she helped me with that, and we ended up having to use mostly the red peonies because the other peonies weren't quite ready. I did cut the night before, but I cut the peonies really tight because for me the profit is in the ability to store them over the next month and a half. So I thought I would get those at the right stage, and then the next morning I would get ones for market, but they didn't really budge overnight. So I did bring a bucket with, but they were pretty tight. So hopefully they're opening happening for the customers this weekend. And yeah, it's been crazy. So since then, all I've been doing is cutting peonies. I have not got any planting done. I have only that one row of dahlias. I don't even have them planted. I just have the row prepared. So I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed with that. Next week, like I think maybe by the end of this weekend, most of the peonies might be cut except the last variety. And then I really need to get going on the dahlias because I'm just feeling behind. So anyways, you only can do what you can do, and I'm just trying to be thankful for what I do have and what I do have planted, because it sure is a pretty season. I think June is one of the prettiest seasons on a seasonal flower farm. Anyways, yeah, I just want to thank you again for hanging out with me this week, and thank you very much for hitting the like, subscribe, sharing my video last week. It actually got a bit of a boost, so I really appreciate that. And anytime you want to do that in the future, I would be thankful as well. So I hope you had a good week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, come on in.
Hello.
Did you want to explain what happened?
Yeah, so I was playing baseball, and as I was running to first base, I pulled a muscle in this leg and then fell and broke my collarbone. So
You didn't just pull, you tore.
yeah, it's a partial hamstring tear, but we're pretty positive. We think everything is going to heal quickly.
In a month or so.
Yeah,
we think.
Hopefully.